growth hacking. Do you know what it means, growth hacking? So I will now talking about real future, because if you go to Silicon Valley, 15 years ago, like companies like Airbnb, 15 years ago had 150 people in growth hacking team. Facebook now has more than 2,000 people in growth hacking team. More than 2,000 people in growth hacking team. We don't know what is it. Can you imagine how we're developed? So, and Amazon, by the way, the creator of Amazon, Bezos, said the only main speed of the company is how many tests you do every day. I just show you how it works. So there are two types of mindset. There are fixed mindset and growth mindset. Fixed mindset is like mistakes. Like for example, this is fixed. This is traditional entrepreneur. Traditional entrepreneurs, I know everything. They try to avoid mistakes. I know where to go. I know where to open data center. I know where to get customers. This is like traditional way. And there's growth hackers. They said mistakes help me learn. Growth hackers do lots of mistakes. Today we did retro, and my performance manager said we spent 5,000 euros. We lost also money. Our CAC increased. All team said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, now we know 15 ways where we should not to go." So in growth team they always do mistakes, and they do systematically mistakes. And in the like old-fashioned entrepreneur said, "I know the best," and the growth said, "I improve with practice." They said usually, "I don't know what to do. I just need to test everything." And I show you excellent examples. So this guy said, "This is good enough. I know better." But growth guy said, "Feedback is valuable. How I can improve it?" I just show you some examples, so you'll be really shocked. So they are very known examples. Can you see Hotmail? They just increased 10 times just in a year. Do you know how they did it? Just Hotmail was unknown in America, but they just did small changes that increased the business 10 times in a year. The super method was just at the end of the email, right? This email was sent with free Hotmail. This thing changed the number of users in a year 10 times. I just saw that nobody experienced. Nobody does experiments. For example, we have our accounting software, and we just decide if we put ads on every on every invoice. We generate more than 1 million invoices every year, and I just said, if we can just put ads on every invoice. I said, "No, people paying us money for invoice." I said, "Let's put ads on it. Let's try." We put 1% for 1% of customers, so just all our customers. For 1% of our customers, we put ads. No response. For 10%, few responses. So we put for everybody. So 20 customers remove the logo from the invoices, but the rest, and we have like more than 1 million invoice every year, every month, sorry, with our ads. So people printing the invoices with our ads, but we thought it will never work, yeah? So we just tested. Also, let's say here, for example, here, Dropbox. Do you know company Dropbox? They increased from, like, you see something happened here. Do you know what they did? What they did to make a huge jump? They just said, share with friend and get additional gigabytes. So they killed 2 ducks. They said, share to somebody. It means it's free marketing, and they do not pay money for it. They paid additional gigabytes. So they relate customer. So you just make small changes, fly away. Also, this is company Airbnb. 2010. They have big problems. They have huge traffic. They were very known, but nobody booked with them. And they have huge traffic, big team, lots of people, but nobody booked with Airbnb. Do you know what they did? How to jump up? They start analyzing that, 2010, no good phones, bad pictures. They just hire a few photographers. Can you imagine, like 100 people in the IT team? It's very expensive. They hire a few photographers who went through main channels, main like flats, and make pictures for them. People come, see good pictures, order. That's all. It was like IT company's hack. Can you imagine? One more hack. Do you know Airbnb was unknown? Do you know Craigslist? Company Craigslist. Craigslist is, by the way, it's unique company, 150 people. Now it's called, they have like 100 million income every month, or sorry, every year. So like huge companies, they call billions. But earlier, Craigslist was very known. In America, it's still #1. And Airbnb wasn't very known. So, and Airbnb think how this Craigslist that is very known helped me, small unknown company, to advertise. So what they did, they said, Craigslist has bad interface, but we Airbnb we have perfect interface. Just if you would like to put ad on Craigslist, come to us and put ads through us. So people come to Airbnb and putting ads, and then ads comes to Craigslist and said, this ad was added through Airbnb. If you need more like this, go directly to Airbnb. So they just kills two cows. They get lots of ads, lots of like customers who put ads on their website, and they have huge traffic backwards. So this is like growth hacking methods. So people use small energy to achieve big results. So I will show you some examples with us. We test a lot. In our interface, we said, edit website, or you need to pay to test it. Do you understand? So customer pays, and we have two scenarios. One scenario, customer can edit website just as everybody you come and can work for free. Or customer need to pay and then edit. Do you know which scenario works best? So free or paid? For example, what do you think? So free. Everybody thinks that free is working. So we did test lots of times. We did with trials. We did 1 week trial, 1 month trial. We did free. We did very cheap. In all cases, pay first wins. Looks like strange, yeah? But numbers shows like this. One customer said to us, we have bad sales, what we can do? We said, remove demo from the start page. We doubled sales in 3 weeks. Just removing ability to work for free. I just show how it can change your mind when you do lots of tests. We have something in our mind, but when we do tests, and of course it depends on audience, it depends on everything. And how to do it in Builder? Sorry. In the Builder, you just change picture, that's all. And also, for example, you would like, for example, your customer sells t-shirts. And you said, we need to sell cheaper, we need to sell more expensive. You can just do some redirects. Let's say t-shirt for 100 euros, for 200 euros, for 300 euros, and redirect to different t-shirts that earlier has the same sales. You just like advertise different promo codes and see which one works better. And you do lots of tests. Second one is like prototyping. So imagine we are IT company like you, and we haven't email. We hadn't email. So, and our IT department said, to add email, we need lots of things and blah, blah, blah. And the marketing team said, people will buy it. As a marketing person say, they will not buy it. So we don't know what to do. So what we did, it's called prototyping. Prototyping, it's like, we just put mailbox to our interface with ability to pay. Mail services not exist. We didn't start developing them. We just put buy button at the interface. That's all. And calculate how much people buy. What do you think? People start buying, or people was negative feedbacks? What do you think? How it was? Who thinks that it was negative feedbacks? Who thinks that we sell a lot? So we just saw that our global sales increased 15%. Of course, we said to everybody, sorry, it was a mistake. It's not enabled in your region. We just return money back. You can exchange this money to other service. Sorry. But like we have plus 15% to sales. And we understood that we can learn from the future. We know that if we add mailbox, it will increase our sales 15%.
And what about the trust? That
you don't need.
customer
Yeah, what is your trust for Amazon, for Google? They test every day. How much you see to Facebook, click button, oh, it's in development mode. So Amazon didn't need to test with everything. Booking test, if everybody rent, I don't know, your friends comes to Florence and rent hotels. Booking do tests like with each customer every time. You come with a mobile, one price. You come with computer, other price. Your Genius 3, other price. Your Genius 2, other price. You order from Florence, one price. You order from Ukraine, other price. You order from Ukraine in local currency. They just they test it non-stop. And the idea, you don't need to test with all customers. If you have very risky feature, test with 0.1%. Facebook, for example, decided, let's stay with girls who lives, let's say, in Florence between 20 to 25 years, that kind of feature. It works, okay, scale to a little bit bigger, to bigger. So, and of course, if you every day toast lots of bad features with everybody, of course, customers dislike it. But for example, we develop graphs in our product. We test, 1% of the customers. Just we need to get enough statistical data. And so the same you can test in the website builder. Just put button, put some code to track it from Xpanel, and it's very easy to test. For example, you said we need to put inquire button on the website. You said no, you didn't. You just put the button, click how many people, or just calc how many people clicked it, and you're lucky. So you get the data. Now you know what to do it. Usually we avoid of risk. But here some people risk.
We like to stay in our comfort zone.
Yeah. So every time you need to prototype. So I wrote here prototyping. Also, you can type in Google prototyping. So by the way, Elon Musk, before selling Tesla, came to real customers. He said, there will be electric car. It will cost $100,000. Can you please write check for 5,000 now? The car will be in 1 year. He collected, I don't remember, maybe 200 customers. So he understood 200 customers were ready to buy Tesla in 1 year for 100,000. So he started developing the car. Not I feel something, it will be here. So something sell first. Yeah. Also, for example, getting email on the website. Just put form, collect emails, doesn't work, turn off it. Also, for example, you're selling domains. And for example, you have provider who sell on that price. And then you have new providers that requires a lot of APIs, and it shows smaller prices. You see 4 times. But you have existing providers, and new providers provide you smaller prices. And how you typically think? We need to connect this provider, then see if it works. So why? You can sell on smaller prices now, see how it will affect new sales, and then understood to do development alone. So when we switch from that pricing to that pricing, do you know how much we increase sales? Only for testing. Do you know that? What your opinion? 10%, 50%, 100%? You see prices here to prices here. We just, without connecting new suppliers, that is very, very difficult. To connect new suppliers, agreements, we just connect and see plus 70%. Plus 70%. So we know if we connect new supplier and decrease prices, we will grow 70%. So the same on the shop. For example, you sell something. Just decrease prices and see how it works. Your general manager said, oh, if you decrease prices, you will have better reputation, blah, blah. You can just test. For 1 day, you just decrease prices and see what's happening. Increase prices, see what's happening. Sometimes we, for one product, we increase prices 100 times. From €2 per month to €200 per month. And there was 95% satisfaction. So people were angry, but they stay with us. From €2 per month to 200. So when you test, then you do big things. And also, this is very crazy thing. We found on the internet movies about our product, how people use it. So there are lots of videos. If you see it in Arabic, I do not see Italian here, but it's lots of bloggers. What they did, they wrote a video. For example, this guy sell a lot. And his website has very good conversion. For example, he sells, I don't know, something like this, but with very high conversion. And you need something like him. So what they read, what they record the videos. They said copy his website, just copy, change logo, change button, and test. And all these videos, like millions of views, just about copy his website, change name, change button, and see how it works. Because possibly he will know something. You can just copy. And all these videos is about this. And like lots of like we increased registration maybe 3 times. So we have regular registrations 3 times. What's happening? Just people start doing this thing. I just said like that how somebody works. Why I need to develop something, I can just copy him, change button and see if it works. It doesn't work, okay. I will not copy his website. You just can import website from the builder and change some buttons and go forward. Okay, one more thing. For example, we have many languages. As well, you have you have Italian, you have nice numbers, for example, and you every time think, should I translate my website to Spanish, to French, and every time. So we did our test. We have FAQ section that is really very big, and we every time think, should we translate FAQ section for everybody? Because it's cost. For example, to translate website, it's cost, but translate like this knowledge base, it's cost. So we did our test. What do you think? It increased our search engine position or not? What do you think? We translate our FAQ from English to few languages. What do you think? It's increased search engine results or not? So we get double traffic. So if we have just website, for example, I have website in 10 languages. So, and we translate FAQ section. So it double traffic for each language. And now we think, for example, we have, let's say, or you have, let's say, 1,000 people from Spanish, and then you translate whole website. You have 2,000 people from Spanish. Will these 2,000 people from Spanish cover all your translation costs with new sales, something like this? But now we learn from the future. We know if we translate to 40 languages, we know that every language will double our, and to do it just in the builder, just take language edit, and maybe last slide. So people behavior is very interesting in different area. So this is our panel, and this is at the top our builder. So as I showed the people the feature before, that people can edit website at the same time. So do you know, for example, why people click more often? In the control panel or in the builder? Where they share the links more often? What do you think? They go to the control panel, like cPanel, and share, or they come to the website builder and share on the website builder? Who thinks that they share in the website builder more? Okay. Who think that they share in the control panel? Just click this button or this share access button. So we see the result that people in the builder, because they already, let's say in Figma, they would like to share the information, so they like 5 times more share in the builder. I do it myself, let's do it 5 people together. So. Okay. And if you need like more materials, just find on the website there are lots of materials like this about growth hacking. Yeah, so if you have some information, also, sorry, some questions, I'm happy to answer. I don't know. Okay, last one example from Elon Musk, because he's very known and he's really one of the best growth hackers in the world. Just Elon Musk has PayPal earlier, as you know, and PayPal was unknown payment system. So PayPal was unknown payment system, and the eBay was huge. And Elon Musk, a small guy, dreaming to make PayPal default payment gateway in eBay. So he's like, how to do it, how to do it. And so what they did? So what is growth hacking? With small costs, get huge results. So what he did? They write a robot who comes to every customer and said, to every seller on PayPal, sorry. So the robot came to every seller on PayPal and said, I would buy your goods if you sell this through PayPal. So every seller started thinking, if many customers ask me about PayPal, so they add PayPal. And then end customer comes see, lots of sellers sell with PayPal. So they start also getting...
So enable made by inside.
Yeah. So the idea, for example, we also have like accounting software. We also use this method. For example, we have like 1,000 people in the country, our potential audience. We make like end customer call to this 1,000 customers said, I would like to buy your services. Are you using this software? They said no. So we like 3-5 customers in a year, in a month, call to our potential customer and ask for like services like us. And then we call them. Said, oh, we have these services, something like working from both directions. So it's really very nice example. Okay. So thanks for your time.